editorial on Kent English. The tradition of physicians, investing in their community through real estate is something that's paid back the community. It's something that's useful for physicians to not have some outside landlord, not some banker that has no medical science training, not a hospital administrator, no disrespect, that's never run a practice of their own. The tradition of the Hippocratic Oath happens to trace back to Lithuanian Knights and Kings. It's a different provenance than those that went into the hospital route. The hospital, up until physicians and medical scientists revolutionized the world by doubling America's life expectancy, the hospital is a place that people went to die. People came to the hospital to be seen by us. That partnership has basically worked with a caveat that hospitals are making tens of thousands of dollars on a surgical procedure when the physician might be making 6% of the healthcare dollar, despite the fact that we're the irreducible unit of value in medicine. Physicians and medical scientists are. So real estate, we think, makes sense for physicians to be able to invest in. Not all physician groups have a functioning real estate board of directors that has a clear structure. That's one of the things that we've done for our physicians is formalize the board of directors for its real estate arm. Doing it right makes a lot of sense. Having a formal process and a formal system with checks and balances of how that entity is separate from the practice makes all the sense in the world, as it does with all of your ancillaries. Understanding the rules and regulations makes sense, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense. Planning for real estate, we know that facility planning is one of the most important changes for physician practices to make in light of COVID. If you're looking for architects to come and give you public health guidelines on how to run your real estate arm, they don't know. Architects don't have any training in calculus, engineering, or math. You can become an architect in America without reading Principia, which was Isaac Newton's 1666 treatise on natural law. And so people can engage in architecture without knowing anything about natural law. So it falls on us medical scientists and physicians to articulate really what makes sense for our patients and our community. There's 50 separate states in America. Each state, each town has its own imperative for how to care best for its patients.